Top 20 Ugly Guys Who Married Supermodels 11 to 20, Part 2. Two people may be considered a hot celebrity couple because they simply look good together. This is shallow, but it's true. However, not all of them are what society would call attractive, which gives hope to the everyday person. If you have a dream of marrying someone famous but don't fit into society's idea of hot, then you're not alone. The good news is that not all celebrities want young, beautiful people in their arms for award shows. Many have married average Joes with awesome personalities. So, if you want to know more about who these people are, then this video is for you. Can't get enough news or gossip about your favorite celebrities? Then you've come to the right YouTube channel, Plenty of Pop Fan. We've scoured Facebook groups, Twitter feeds, Reddit, Discord, and even Telegram boards to get you the most up-to-date info on your favorite celebrity or juicy Hollywood gossip. If you have a tip, story, or even correction on our intel, comment below and we'll be sure to follow it up. Now, let's dive right into the latest news. Now, with all the different professions a spouse can have, there are some similarities. Some of these spouses are CEOs and bankers, while other spouses work in research. There are also those who work in Hollywood and are behind the scenes by directing, shooting, and producing. There are lots of famous couples who might seem different at first, but have more in common. One might be seen as the sex pot on screen, while the other is usually the funny or serious actor. But then off-screen, they have a lot more in common than the public would expect. As much as we all think that they should focus on their appearance, these mismatched couples don't focus on it. Yet, they are still long-lasting. Maybe there's more to relationship than appearances. Not many people know these couples are married because they keep their relationships private. It's probably easier to keep a marriage together without media critique picking apart every aspect of the relationship. If you have been following our channel, this might be familiar to you as this is a continuation of the top 20 ugly guys who married supermodels. So which celebrity couples have stood out as looking like opposites? Here are the top 20 celebrities with average-looking spouses. On their 15th anniversary, America Ferrera posted a sweet throwback photo. 15 years ago today, these baby faces fell hard and fast in love. She wrote alongside an adorable throwback photo of the pair cozying up together. They grew up together, they built a life together, and now they have two babies of their own. You've always felt like home to me, Ryan Pierce Williams, since our first 9-hour meeting over enchiladas and refried beans. I love our crazy adventure in this life together, she added. Thank you for choosing me every day. I choose you too. Here's to the next 15. The longtime loves recently had an exciting milestone to celebrate, the birth of their second child daughter, Lucia Marisol. Although the pandemic caused such significant limitations on their celebrations, the couple found ways to make things special. In honor of Ferrera's 36th birthday in April, Williams threw his then pregnant wife a surprise Zoom birthday party so she could still be with her loved ones, even though they had to physically be apart. For the last years, Matt Damon has been a happily married man, having exchanged his wedding vows with wife Luciana Barroso way back in December 2005. Unlike many big names in Hollywood, however, you'd be hard-pressed to find much tabloid fodder about the woman who holds the Jason Bourne star's heart. In fact, you'd be hard-pressed to find much information at all. As an extremely private civilian, the actor's significant other tends to keep a fairly low profile. Matt and Luciana have one of the most endearing love story beginnings of any couple in Hollywood. She shared their meet-cute with Vogue Australia in May 2018, recounting to the publication the night she was working as a bartender in Miami when Matt and his film crew came in for a drink. Matt's story is that he saw me across the room and there were lights on me. I'm like, yeah, it was a nightclub. There were lights everywhere. And lucky for us, Luciana shared a heartwarming encounter with the actor. Once he started being recognized and asked for selfies, fans became aggressive and the actor took refuge behind her bar. When his admirers had drinks in hand, he came back out to talk to her. Before long, the home decorator said she had put her future spouse to work. You know, if you're going to be back here, you can't just be standing there, she told him. He had trained as a bartender for a film years before, so he started making drinks. And he made a ton of money in tips that night, because of course everyone wanted to go and see him. In addition to the 3 children she shares with the Oscar winner, Isabella, Gia, and Stella, Luciana is the mother of Alexia Barroso, whom she shares with ex-husband Arbelo Barroso. We also have Salma Hayek and her husband. You might not have thought that the actress is married because of her French husband and because he isn't famous. Her husband is Francois-Henri Pinault, and they are married since 2009. Actress Salma Hayek appears virtually on Wednesday's Red Table Talk and discusses her 12-year marriage to husband Francois-Henri Pinault. Salma Hayek's simple marriage secret? Kindness. The actress appeared on Wednesday's episode of Jada Pinkett Smith's Facebook Watch series, Red Table Talk, and discussed her 12-year marriage to Francois-Henri Pinault. The couple focuses on solving problems together as opposed to pointing fingers. When there is conflict, we put all the energy in solving the problem, never finding who to blame or you should have done this or that. No, said Hayek, 54. All our energy goes into how do we solve this? Because of their approach, we've never said anything nasty to each other, she added. No resentment. Hayek married Pinault on Valentine's Day in 2009 inside the City Hall of the 6th arrondissement. They have a 13-year-old daughter named Valentina, and Pinault has 3 children from previous relationships. 6 years after marrying in 2015, Mary-Kate Olsen and Olivier Sarkozy reached a divorce settlement in 2021. A number of celebrities, including Olivier Sarkozy and Mary-Kate Olsen, often keep their relationships with other people out of the media. Due to this practice of secrecy, there is a lack of headlines in tabloids and on social media sites. If these two were photographed anywhere at all, they are usually at live events such as galas or sports games. Olsen and Sarkozy got married in 2015. Olsen once opened up on how she balances work and life with her then-husband and her 2 stepchildren in a rare 2017 interview with Net-a-Porter's Porter magazine. I have a husband, 2 stepkids, and a life. I have to go home and cook dinner, Olsen said. The Olsen-Sarkozy marriage lasted for approximately 5 years before Olsen filed for an emergency divorce in 2020. Olsen and Sarkozy were unable to agree on certain issues, including children, careers, and lifestyles, which led to the divorce. Approximately a year after the divorce was filed, the two reached a settlement. The details of the settlement remain sealed. However, according to Entertainment Tonight, the agreement was reportedly reached amicably and everyone's looking forward to moving on. The source also told the outlet that there's no bad blood between the former couple. Felicity Huffman and William H. Macy's romance has stood the test of time amid personal struggles and triumph. The couple married more than 20 years ago after dating on and off for 15 years. They are also the parents of daughters Sophia and Georgia. When looking at the relationship between the Shameless star and Desperate Housewives alum, it's clear to see that they have a mutual appreciation of one another. They told Us Weekly in an interview that the secret to a happy marriage is luck. I met her, she said yes, we grew up in the theater together, we have shared interest, and she's a good woman to her core and evolving always. And no one has ever seen me the way she sees me, Macy says. The actors even work well together. Don't try this at home, kids. This is not a good idea, he said. We talk the talk and walk the walk. I read her scripts, she reads mine, we give each other notes, we run lines with each other. We're in it. It's dangerous territory, but if you're married, well, you can get through it. Huffman echoed her husband's statements when she caught up with Us in April 2018. I lucked out. I married Bill Macy, she admitted. But that's as far as I can go. I don't know how you make marriage work. I just got lucky. I have no idea. The Fargo star stayed by his wife's side when she was arrested in March 2019 for her alleged involvement in a college admission scam. To all the moms out there, you're all superheroes and you're all good enough, the actress wrote via Instagram days before the scandal broke. Don't let anyone tell you differently. Huffman pleaded guilty to charges of fraud in May 2019. She served 11 days in prison in October 2019 and completed her full sentence in October 2020. Macy advocated on her behalf in a letter to the judge ahead of her sentencing, writing, "If I may, I'd like to tell you one more thing. Every good thing in my life is because of Felicity Huffman." Hugh Jackman and Deborah Lee Furness have the most successful Hollywood relationship. Despite a 13-year age gap, they recently celebrated their 25th anniversary, proving that age is nothing but a number. Hugh says that being sincere is important in relationships. I think relationships, you gotta be yourself, even the bits you don't love. The bits you're embarrassed about or things you did wrong. The couple is honest about all of their decisions to help their relationship grow. Hugh goes on to say that if you're honest with yourself and with your partner, then your relationship will be successful. Hugh quickly became interested in Deb after 2 weeks. Hugh said, I knew 2 weeks into meeting Deb that we were going to be together for the rest of our lives. Hugh and Deb quickly became friends, but it wasn't until after 4 weeks of knowing each other that Hugh finally worked up the courage to confess his feelings to her. It happened while they were in the kitchen making dessert. He told people, I invited 20 people over for dinner. She came over and I said, Deb, give me a hand with the dessert. Once we were alone, I confessed my feelings to my leading lady. I told her, I have a crush on you and it will pass soon. I'm sorry. She then relented that she had a crush on me too. Sasha Baron Cohen and Isla Fisher get along really well. They met 20 years ago and have been married for more than 10 years, which is one of the longest Hollywood has seen so far. They always make their relationship out to be private. So, whenever they do speak about each other, it's because they are full of love. With 3 kids and a dog present, it's clear that these two are in this for the long haul. For Sasha, it was without a doubt love at first sight. He said Isla was hilarious and added, I knew instantly. I don't know if she did. It's taken her about 20 years to know. Sasha and Isla dated for a while before they made it official. And the time they spent with each other led to Isla converting her religion to Judaism so that she could marry Sasha. The couple got married after 6 years of engagement to avoid being caught by the paparazzi and cameras. Because they wanted to keep the ceremony low-key, they told the New York Times that Sasha's father was celebrating his 70th birthday and had 6 guests. During a rare moment of speaking openly about her relationship with Sasha, Isla revealed how happy she was to be married to him. Choosing to be together every day is incredibly romantic. I love marriage. I think it's a wonderful institution and it's the most important decision you make, she told Australia's Sunday Telegraph. She continued, life is filled with highs and lows and you have a best friend to share it with you. It's amazing. It's like winning the lottery, having a good partner. Beyoncé and Jay-Z are about as close to American royalty as it gets. You can quote us on that. Not only have they created incredible music together, but Beyoncé's Lemonade visual album and Jay's song Empire State of Mind featuring Alicia Keys have also solidified their position as 2 of the best artists of our time. However, they have more skills than only singing. Jay-Z is the first hip-hop musician to achieve a net worth of $1 billion because to his entertainment company, Roc Nation, his numerous investments and career endeavors. You're familiar with the line from Family Feud by 444 that reads, Ain't no such thing as an ugly millionaire, I'm cute. That wasn't exaggerated, I assure you. They are the epitome of a power couple because to Beyoncé's clothing brands and 24 Grammy Awards, yep, you read that right, although there have been ups and downs in their relationship, they have been together for more than 20 years, and that has to be significant. All couples should be jealous of Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard because of their relationship. They have been married for 7 years and have been together for 11, which is unusual in Hollywood. They don't mind keeping things real. Here's the full history of Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard's relationship. From their first encounter through their understated courthouse nuptials at a dinner gathering in 2007, Kristen and Dax got to know each other. The actress claimed there were no sparks whatsoever when the two initially met that night in 2019. According to Today, and both had recently concluded long-term relationships, but 2 weeks later, they went to a Detroit Red Wings baseball game together and started flirting. A second chance at love. Pierce Brosnan weathered ups and downs in his love life, which led him to a marriage with Keely Shea Smith that has lasted over 20 years. Before Cassandra Harris passed away in 1991, the actor was married to her from 1980 to that year. Sean was born to Brosnan and Harris over the course of their first marriage, born in September 1983. Following the death of Harris's father, the actor also took in Charlotte and Chris, 2 children from a previous marriage. Following his wife's passing, Brosnan opened up about coping with the loss. When your partner gets cancer, then life changes. Your timetable and reference for your normal routines and the way you view life, all these changes, he explained in a 2008 interview, noting that his family cherished every moment they had with Harris. Cassie was very positive about life. I mean, she had the most amazing energy and outlook on life. She could read people extremely well. She had above all the greatest sense of humor. She had this wonderful laugh, which her children have inherited. In 1994, while traveling to Mexico, the Golden Globe nominee rekindled her romance with Smith. In 2001, the couple exchanged vows after over 7 years of dating. Along with adding boys Paris and Dylan, they also grew their family. That's it for this video, Plenty of Pop fan. Remember to subscribe to our channel for all the latest celebrity news and gossip. It's like candy you can't stop eating. We'll cover what celebrities are wearing, who's dating who, and not dating anymore. It's hard to keep up with the recent happenings in their lives. We'll satisfy your gossip fix daily. Comment below if there's a celebrity in particular you want us to cover or a juicy news tip you'd like to share.